Okay, 5 Song Friday. I haven't done one of these in a couple months, and I'm trying to get back on track. And again, I tried to, or my original intent rather was to do at least one or two a month, but needed a little break there. But I think I'm up to episode 10 now, and anybody that does follow me, I do like to talk about equipment periodically. And as you all know, I'm I'm an amateur and kind of a guitar hack here, but I do love the whole recording process and reading about gear and buying new toys here and there. But I recently bought this AKG. It's called a C520 headset mic, and I wanted to talk about I guess what I like about it, what I dislike about it. I wanted to compare it to the Shure Beta 58, which I'm on right now, and mainly because when I was doing research on these headset mics, I didn't see a lot of reviews out there or any like demos of folks playing acoustic guitar like I do, singing with it. So I thought it would be helpful, for folks that are maybe interested in getting this type of a mic. And if you want to skip all this, I do have everything indexed. You can go to, I guess I'll put it down in the description. I'll tell you where the 5 Song Friday starts and all that. But just to get going here, so yeah, I bought this thing, I guess about I don't know, a little over a month ago, and again, it's called the AKG C520. This one is wired. They do make one that's wireless. I think it's called the C520L. This particular one, when I bought it, it was $270, and for whatever reason, the wireless one is a little cheaper. I think it might be around $220. It is a condenser mic, so it does require phantom power as opposed to the Shure, which is a dynamic mic. As far as the pattern, this is a cardioid mic, whereas my Shure is a supercardioid mic. So in other words, for those that don't know about microphone patterns, there's Omni, where the microphone picks up sound from all around, and then there's figure eight mics, which just pick up sound from the front and sound from the back, and the sound is null from the sides. And then there's cardioid, which just picks it up mainly from the front, so it's not picking up too much sound, from behind it or the sides. And then there's supercardioid, which takes it to the next level. Now, I'm in a room that's untreated here. I don't have sound absorption other than rugs and some furniture. But if you look at my ceilings, there's nothing there. So I do tend to get a little bit of room sound, and I lean towards a supercardioid, which is why I like the Shure. It blocks out a little bit more of that sound from bouncing in. It keeps out, a lot of my guitar from bleeding in. And then below here, if you're curious, this is a Barodynamic M160 ribbon mic, and it's hypercardioid, or basically supercardioid as well. So it mainly picks up my guitar, and I don't get too much bleed coming in from the vocal. So I went off a little bit of tangent there, but for folks that might be interested in that type of stuff, but I'm going to switch. So right now I am talking through the Shure. So when I mix this all down, I will switch it over so that now you're no longer hearing the Shure. You're now hearing the AKG C520. And let me get the box here. Here's the box. They call it a micro mic, C520 vocal micro mic. But again, it's basically a headset mic. So what else can I say, I guess, about the mic here? And I'm going to do some demos comparing, and I'll play some guitar, comparing the two mics and all, and showing how much bleed one gets in versus the other. But so one thing about the mic, just a little feature about it, is you can move the microphone further out, or you can move it very close to your mouth. Now, if you move it very close to your mouth, you're going to get what they call the proximity effect. You're going to get a lot of more of a bassier, boomy type sound. Might be good for just doing narration, or if you want that deep radio voice. But I prefer to have it, when I'm singing somewhere in the middle here. That's what I prefer with it. But with that all said, what else can I say? I guess the mic is marketed towards anybody, but primarily folks that probably want to, run around the stage. Those types of singers, like, years ago, Garth Brooks, he used to use one of these headset mics, and Janet Jackson, people that are dancing, people that are on, I guess, Broadway shows favor these mics. A couple of weeks back, I was watching a morning show, and they had the Bare Naked Ladies on, and I noticed the drummer, who was just doing background vocals. He had a headset mic on as well, and a lot of drummers like these mics, I guess, too, because you don't have to have a mic in front of you while you're trying to drum. You got a little bit more freedom, with that. So that's who I guess it's marketed towards. So then the question is, well, I don't really play live that much. I'm not dancing around on stage. Why the heck did I get one of these mics? Well, I primarily got it because most of the time when I am singing, I am using this Shure mic, and I'm playing guitar. I have a tendency to move my head towards my guitar, while I'm singing, and then I get this big drop off. In fact, I will go back to the Shure here, and so I'll click that on here. So right now, hopefully you hear me, fairly well. But as soon as I turn my head over here, there's a big drop off. Or if I'm way back here, you're not going to hear me as well. I have to make sure I'm right on top of it. Now, I generally don't use headphones or a monitoring system when I'm doing these YouTube videos. I'm very much just dry. I'm right in front of the mic. If I had a headphone system on or was monitoring myself, I could tell right away, pretty much, because that I backed away too far and would correct that. But because I'm usually not wearing a headset, I don't even know I'm doing it until I go to mix it. So I thought, maybe I should get one of these headset mics because, again, consistent. No matter where I am, I'm going to go back to it. No matter where I am, where my head is, over here, it's all consistent. So that was the primary reason. The other reason is I thought, well, maybe I should shoot some of these YouTube videos where I'm doing 5-Song Fridays down in my family room, which is where I practice most of the time. And generally when I'm practicing, I'm playing the guitar, and I have the lyrics down on my coffee table, and I'm looking down like this. There's no microphone in front of me. And I thought, well, maybe it'd be kind of cool to do some of those. And I'm like, well, how am I going to get sound? I don't want to have a microphone in front of me. And if I put a microphone 2 or 3 feet away, it picks up too much of the room, although that's not a bad option either. But I thought maybe I'll get one of these to do that. Plus, the other advantage I thought was, not that I'm some model here, I thought you get to see my face a little better without the microphone sitting in front of me. So at any rate, just got this thing and still playing around with it. But I talked quite a bit there. What I was going to do next was I was going to demo me playing guitar between these mics so you can get an idea. And I'll do a little bit of one of the songs I guess I'm going to cover later. So this is, I'll do a little bit of Crazy Little Thing About Love by Queen. So first, you're going to hear the AKG mic along with this ribbon mic that I have on guitar. And I'm going to mute the Shure. So here we go. This thing called love, I just can't get a handle on it. This thing called love, I must get to it ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. All right, so you got an idea of that. Next, I'm going to mute the AKG and just go through the Shure mic for the vocal and the ribbon mic for the guitar. So here we go. This thing called love, I just can't get a handle on it. This thing called love, we must get round to it, ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. All right, but real quick, I forgot to mention, everything you're hearing is completely up the middle. I don't have any effects on. There's no reverb. There's no EQ. There's no compression. I did not adjust the phase, so I could be having phase issues. It's completely dry. So I just wanted to cover that. So next, what I was going to do was play the AKG, go back to the AKG, not use the Shure, and I'm going to mute the ribbon mic, and you're going to see how well it does on bleeding the guitar through it. So here we go. This thing called love, I just can't get a handle on it. This thing called love, I must get around to it, ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. All right, so that gives you an idea of that. Now I'm going to mute the AKG, keep the ribbon mic muted, and I'm going to sing through the Shure mic, and we'll see how that does with bleed. Again, this is super cardioid, and this is just a regular cardioid. So here we go. This thing called love, I just can't get a handle on it. This thing called love, I must get round to it, ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. All right. Now, last, I'm going to mute both of these vocal mics, and you're going to hear how well this Bayer Dynamic, is that what it's called? M160 ribbon mic, which is hypercardioid, how well that does on blocking out a vocal. And I think it does a pretty good job. And on a future 5-song Friday, I'm going to talk more about this mic. It will become kind of the center of my discussion. So here we go. This thing. All right, now I'm going back to the AKG. And by the way, everything is getting recorded. I don't know if you can see it. I think you probably could. Everything's getting recorded on my Tascam Model 12. And I'm using, as far as the mics go, I'm using the Tascam's preamps. As far as the guitar goes, I tried to use the Tascam preamp. And because it's a ribbon mic, it takes a little bit more oomph and power. And I had it nearly pinned. And it still wasn't as loud as I would have liked it to have been. So I am going through a separate preamp. It's a Grace Design Felix preamp if you're interested in that. And again, I'm going to talk about this and maybe the Grace on a future 5-song Friday. So the last thing I wanted to talk about, and then I'll get into the 5-song thing, is what I like and dislike about the AKG. The first, I will say, it does sound good. It's it's nice and clean and crisp, and the volume, as I said, it's always consistent. So when I'm looking down at my guitar and singing away and wailing away, I don't have any drop off. So that's the main benefit. The other thing is, I suppose if I was like a big time rock star and wanted to run around the stage, if I had a wireless system, obviously it would be great for that. You're not tied down to where the microphone is located. And then, in addition, yeah, I guess you could see more of me. When this mic is out of the way, there I am, my wonderful face and all. What I dislike about it is probably the main thing and the main advantage of a regular mic is you cannot control the vocal dynamics. So if you wanted to get close and intimate, like you would on a Shure mic, or back off because maybe you're really like screaming away, you cannot do that. It's always the same. The other issue, which I think I mentioned earlier, is the because it's so close to your mouth, you have the proximity effect, which again might sound great for that radio voice, a narration, and all nice and warm sounding, but it can get a little bit too bassy or boomy. Again, you want to make sure you back it off a little bit and not have it too close over here. And if you're using like compression, like people do when they mix down, and which brings up the softer sounds, you're going to hear more of your mouth noises, and you're going to hear more of your breathing. So that's a disadvantage. And I guess the last thing I'll say about it is it's not the most comfortable thing when you first put it on and it's wrapped around your ears. You do get used to it after 5 minutes, but and maybe it's because I'm just not so used to it yet myself. But the first 5 minutes, I'm like, yuck. I don't like the way that feels. But and I guess just to wrap this up, and I know I've talked a lot here, but at the end of the day, which one do I like better? Do I like the AKG or do I like the Shure Beta 58? Yeah, I think the Beta 58 fits my style of rock, classic rock, baritone, maybe not the best singer in the world. It's a little bit more mid-rangey, and it kind of cuts through the mix a little better. By itself, I think the AKG, if you're just listening to me talk, sounds better because it's warmer. But I think when you're singing, say with a band and playing, it just cuts through a little bit better. That's just that's my opinion. And also, I guess at the end of the day, if you were going to record an album and you're in the studio, look, nobody's using these headset mics. When they're in the studio. They're using really high end condenser mics with tubes, Neumanns, and some rock stars do use just a 57 or a 58 because it's rock and roll and in the studio. But most are not using that. It's really a convenience thing, But I guess that's it. I know I said a lot here, a lot more than I probably wanted to talk about. Next is going to be my 5-song Friday. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, maybe grab something to eat. For anybody that wants to, see me sing with this thing on. So that's it. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Okay, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to do the 5 songs like I normally would when I do these 5-song Fridays, and you get to hear, I guess, how I sound, with this AKG mic. And again, those that follow me know that I'm not a professional singer. I'm probably more like a dive bar Tuesday night type singer, but I always try my best here. But first, before I start, again, I always go over my setup. So I am a little bit different than what I just demoed as far as I'm hooked up. I have the AKG headset mic. This time it's going through my outboard preamp, which is a Pioneer tube preamp that I've had since the 90s. And then that's connected to my Warm Audio WA76 compressor, clone of 1176 compressor. And then that's going into the Tascam over here. And as far as the guitar, first I haven't been doing this lately, but I am plugged in to get a little bit of a punch, as well as the microphone. Again, that's a Barodynamic M160 ribbon microphone, which I'll talk about on a future 5-song Friday. And that's going to my Felix preamp, Grace Designs preamp, which is going over to, again, to the Tascam. So I guess, yeah, I'm going to do, you know, my favorite thing here, do some classic rock songs. I apologize, because the last, I guess it was the last time I did a 5-song Friday, I wasn't in the best of mood, and I did 5 songs that probably weren't exactly upbeat. And by themselves, they're good, but when you do 5 in a row, kind of could get you a little down. But this first song is going to be the Who, Acid Queen. The Who, I guess the Who's, Broadway show, Tommy, is back on Broadway, so I figured maybe I would cover that. So here we go. If your child ain't all he should be now, girl, put him right. Show you what he could be now. Just give me one night. I'm the gypsy, acid queen. Hey, before we start, gypsy, guaranteed to tear your soul apart. Give us the room, close the door, leave us for a while. Your boy will be a boy no more, young but not a child. I'm the gypsy, acid queen. Pay before we start. Gypsy, guaranteed, break your little heart. Gather your wits and hold on fast. Your mind is learned to know. Just as the gypsy queen must do, you gotta hit the road. My work is done, now look at him. He's never been more alive. His head it shakes, his fingers clutch. Watch his body ride. I'm the gypsy, acid queen. Hey, before we start, gypsy, guaranteed to break your little heart. If your child ain't all he should be now, this girl, put him right. I'll show you what he could be now. Just give me one night. One night, I'm the gypsy, acid queen. Pay before we start. The gypsy, guaranteed to break your little heart. Okay. A couple things, I guess, on that song. If you're a guitar player, when I was first trying to learn that song, the main part where he goes, you know, at the chorus, it's basically A, D, right? At any rate, except Pete does all these little, like, accents. I don't know if you call them, like, sus chords and all. And I was trying to, you know, I kept listening to the album Tommy, you know, hear what he's playing. And I think he might kind of do it that way, you know, on the album. But when I was watching him do it acoustically, there's a couple videos on YouTube. And unfortunately, you don't get the best camera angle. One of them, the camera, every time I'm looking at his hands, all of a sudden they put the camera on his face. But he plays it a little bit differently with each of his acoustic sets. And even within the same song, I noticed he kind of switches around. You know, sometimes it's the A, D, sometimes it's the A down here. Sometimes I saw him go up here. Sometimes I saw him go like this. At any rate, just thought I'd point that out. I guess if it sounds good, then it is good and it works. Okay, this next song, what inspired me to learn this, and I just learned it recently, so I might screw it up, is "Hey Hey, What Can I Do" by Led Zeppelin, and happened to catch who is it? The Counting Crows, the Black Crows. Do I got that right? Black Crows. Happened to catch them on Howard Stern a couple weeks back, and they did a cover of this. So I figured let me see if I can learn it as well. So, as I said, I might mess it up, but we'll give it a shot. Wanna tell you about the girl I love, and my, she looks so fine. She's the only one that I've been dreaming of. Maybe someday she'll be all mine. Wanna tell her that I love her so I do with every touch. Need to tell her she's the only one I really love. I got a woman want a ball day. I got a woman, she won't be true, no. I got a woman, stay drunk all the time. Said I got a little woman and she won't be true. Sunday morning when I go down to church, see the men folks standing in line. They say they come to pray to the Lord when my little girl, she looks so fine. In the evening when the sun is sinking low, everybody's with the one they love. I walk the town, keep a searching all around, looking for my street corner girl. I got a woman, want a ball day, yeah. I got a woman, she won't be true, no, no. I got a woman, stay drunk all the time. Said I got a little woman and she won't be true. In the bars when the men play guitar, singing, drinking, remembering the times. My little lover does some midnight shifts, just falls around all the time. I guess there's nothing more for me to do. I'm gonna pick up my bags and play. 'Cause I got a worried mind sharing what I thought was mine. Gonna leave her when the guitars play. I got a woman, she won't be true, no, no. I got a woman, want a ball day, yeah, yeah. I got a woman, stay drunk all the time. Said I got a little woman and she won't be true, no, no. But she won't be true. What could I do? Oh no, what could I say? Hey, hey, what could I do? Keep on it, keep on it. Oh no, what could I say? Keep on it. Hey, hey, what could I do? I got a woman, want a ball all freaking day. Ball all day, you know. That's such a, if you were a baby boomer, you would know what he was talking about. Such a 70s term. Okay, little crazy little thing about love, Queen. this thing called love. I just can't get a handle on it, this thing called love. I must get my ass around to it, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love cries like a baby in a cradle all night. It swings, it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby, knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy and give me hot, cold fever and leave me in a cold, cold sweat. Gotta be cool, relax, get hit, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Gotta be cool, relax, get hit, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready, ready, ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love. I just can't get a handle on this thing called love. I must get round to it, ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Classic rock night. Actually, it's daytime. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to try to monitor myself with the headphones on for this next song. This is a little Jethro Tull, Locomotive Breath. I've been on this Jethro Tull kick, learning some new songs over this past year. And this one I knew a couple of years back, but I guess, what can I say? Because I'm a hacker, I can't figure out exactly how the beginning starts, and it's, the whole piano thing. I kind of do my own thing on this song. But here we go. We'll give it a shot. In the shuffling madness, locomotive breath. One's the all-time loser, headlong to his death. Oh, he feels a piston scraping, breaking on his brow. Charlie stole a handle, and the train, it won't stop going away. Children jumping off the stations one by one. His woman and his best friend, they're having fun. Always crawling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Oh, Charlie stole a handle, and the train, it won't stop going away. Slow down. Way too slow down. silence howling as they fall. And the all-time winner got him by the balls. Oh, he picks up Gideon's Bible, open up page 1. Oh God, he stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going way too slow down, way too slow down, way too slow down, way too slow down, way too slow down. All right. One interesting thing about that song, as a teenager, I always, being a naive teenager back in the 70s, I always assumed it was a song, about a runaway train. But actually, it's a little bit more deeper than that. It has to do with runaway population growth. So just an interesting little little fact on that one, at least according to what I read on the internet. So this last song I'm going to do, this has always been a challenge for me, and I'm going to take the headphones off again. I learned it, I guess, early last year, and I did a video on it, and I wasn't ready yet. I was sloppy, and it's hard to not be sloppy for this. I don't know if I quite get the lead yet. I might screw the song up, but you have to redo it. But it's the Stray Cats. Great song if you're, a guitar player, intermediate guitar player, to try to figure it out. Now, I don't have it perfect, and I kind of do my own little thing on this. But here we go. Black and orange stray cat sitting on the fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care, 'cause I strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a lady's cat. Oh, feeling Casanova, hey, that's where it's at. I get a shoe thrown me from a mean old man, and I get my dinner from a garbage can. Meow. They don't cross my path, babe. Whoops. I don't bother chasing mice around. I slick down the alley looking for a fight, howling in the moonlight of a hot summer night, singing them blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real dumb guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. Yeah. Wow. Hey, little fairy thing. Hey, what you doing tonight? What do you say we go into my place, Relax a little. Maybe get a couple drinks. Maybe watch a movie or something, huh? What do you say? Huh. Well, that don't sound so promising. I guess you're one of those Me Too'ers, huh? bother chasing mice around. I slick down the alley looking for a fight, out in the moonlight of a hot summer night, singing them blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real gun guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. Meow. All right, I got sloppy on that one. Got to work it more. The lead, you know. Something like that. I plan on redoing that. As I said, I did it in a year ago, and it was probably just as sloppy as now. But that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, we'll catch you next time. Bye.